bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Davis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Hennick, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Tellez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1 home. Is a slider looked at and called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Ryan Borucki gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Ball match outside.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And Dero, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend without question. But maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 14 homers and 51 runs batted in. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw has it to Panic covering. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
So here's Jose Abreu as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. A dozen home runs and 38 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. To short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to Panic, and that'll retire the Sox. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
The third baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now the 1-0.
Count is 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out Another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Travis Shaw goes quietly leading off the second.
Number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Brandon Marsh.
Into the box now, Brandon Marsh. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still lead it 2-1. Settling in now, Eloy Jimenez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
The left fielder, Eloy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Late that time for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
At the plate, James McCann. As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded by Panik. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting in, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
First delivery to him on the way. Hey! Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, number 49.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In now, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled off. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. On, he pops it up. Hannock over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Abreu is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tellez is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set, the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Shaw gloves it. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. Run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The pitch. And this one's on the ground for Encarnacion at third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Left side of the infield into the shift. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
In now, Rowdy Tellez as he beats the first pitch into the ground to the left side and foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Line hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Cavan Biggio, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 33.
Digging in now, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, McCann is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Line to the right side. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot down the line in left, home run number 2 for him on the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
Now batting, Jonathan Davis. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Joe Panik. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Joe Panik.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Pitch is popped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-2 Toronto. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Coming to the plate now, Yoan Moncada, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0.
2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. None out, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Three-two pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Foul. Swing and a liner. Foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now 6-4.
I don't know if I'm devastated for the pitcher or fired up for the offense right there. He almost nibbled out of this jam, getting those 2 outs, and with one swing of the bat, 4 runs cross home plate with a huge grand slam.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Stepping in now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chase Anderson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Chase Anderson.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The center fielder, number 28, Leury.
Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Garcia playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 1-0 pitch coming. And he fouls this one off. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 2 out, bases loaded. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning for the Sox right here, the grand slam home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him on the way. windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Taken in by Encarnacion. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the left fielder,
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. In there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
This is foul right side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Left center, base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
He's going.
0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 6-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 7-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, the designated
Standing in now, Jose Abreu.
Abreu.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's got a 3-for-7 line. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for the White Sox.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a chopper to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox able. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Number 6, Travis Shaw.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey.
Fouled away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Wow, that's up onto the patio. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 9 on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No outs, nobody on.
Varma.
2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Mark.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Weakly hit towards first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So striding forward now, Danny Jansen. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the White Sox 7, the Blue Jays 5. Wilmer Font gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 63.
Riding in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
James McCann is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Standing in, Leury Garcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. Down 1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The 2-1. Popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
Digging in, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mazara is there, 1 away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Panik. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The White Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Number 11. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited there.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Lazaro looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Drilled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning. Thomas Pannone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45.
Yoan Moncada will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH. Jose Abreu, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bichette's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
The pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He went deep last time up. Alex Colomé answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 48.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. That's wide, 2-0. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Fielded by Encarnacion. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos Rodon earns his 8th victory of the season. Ryan Borucki permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors, and they left 1 man on base.